Good morning. Good morning. Nice to have you back. Welcome to the Uneducated Motivator. It's been a couple of weeks, probably 3 or 4, because as with the Christmas coming, you know, everyone's super busy and stuff. But anyway, let's just get straight to the point and welcome in. Oh my God. Oh my God. Everything so far with the predictions I made, I'm not psychic or anything like that, is it just happened a few hours ago, not even 24 hours ago, probably about 12 hours ago. As you know, going back into all the videos that I've uploaded, it's all following what's going on with the hip hop community in the States, with P.DIDDY getting arrested and everything like that. It was just a matter of time before that happened anyway. But I've always said all along, like his partner in crime, John Carter, who is known as Jay-Z, I always felt, you know, when you look at somebody and you just know that he's the brains behind everything. Like he's the serious silent type, the ones you have to watch. And whereas the other one, Sean Combs, who's, I hope he's doing life in prison after 3 attempts of bail being denied, I really seriously don't think he's ever going to get out. Anyway, he's got nothing to lose now, has he? So he's going to sing like a canary. But anyway, getting back to Jay-Z, and that's why I thought, what's the point in putting up these videos until something happens like this? And oh my God, did it happen? So Jay-Z has been slapped with a lawsuit. And guess what? It's raping, although you're not supposed to say that on YouTube, are you? We're supposed to call it the R word. God knows why, but anyway. Sexually assaulting, allegedly, we must say allegedly, a 13-year-old girl. Now this happened back in the early 1990s. Doesn't matter, does it? Right, it happened. And I feel now, Jay-Z is being accused by Tony Busby. He's been slapped with this lawsuit. And if you look at all the YouTube videos this morning, you know, you've got this girl coming forward when she was 13, being sexually assaulted by Jay-Z, John Carter. And now she's come forward and mentioned his name. This is where it's gonna start. This is where it's so gonna start. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I knew it would happen. In a way, I'm just disappointed. In one way, my heart goes out to the 13-year-old and all the other kids that were sexually assaulted as well, because they're scared to come forward, they're scared for their lives. But this girl has been very, very brave and she's come forward. To the point before this is publicly being put out, regarding the lawsuit, Jay-Z was actually contacting the prosecution lawyer, Tony Busby's daughter. I mean, if that isn't a threat. So have a look, investigate that. You know, that's just bad. You can't get any worse than that, can you? When your family is threatened, allegedly. But anyhow, so we got now P.DIDDY in prison, the guy that thought he was invincible and he had billions, which cannot seem to touch now. And thank God the judge denied him his 3rd bail. I'm glad about that, because I don't think any of the witnesses coming forward would have been safe. I believe, and let's see if this comes out too, so I'm gonna say this in advance. I believe Cassie Ventura, because of the video that was publicized about her getting assaulted in the hotel, and that was shown on YouTube, I believe he's somehow from prison getting to her to try to convince her to change her story. It's because of her all this has started. Or is it Jamie Foxx? Because he supposedly was admitted into hospital with pneumonia. And he claims that, you know, P.DIDDY wanted him dead. So I believe it's Cassie Ventura that started all this off. And I believe in that twisted mind of P.DIDDY, he thinks if he gets to Cassie, because don't forget, they have years of history together, he'll try and warm up to the memories, the good memories, you know, and try to convince her to change her story in court and all this will go away. Well, it's not going to go away, because at the end of the day, what the public are interested in, like I've always said from the start, adults are adults and they can do what they choose to do. take all the drugs you want, have sex with whomever you want. But at the end of the day, do not touch a child. And for all those children that were ushered in to the P. Diddy free course, they're coming forward slowly. The ones that are still remaining alive, the ones who are alive, they're coming forward slowly. We don't know where Ali Carter is. She seems to have gone awfully quiet, which is worrying. So Ali Carter, you need to put in an appearance. The last we heard, you were dropping off evidence all over the place and living in your car and driving around everywhere. So the public want to know where you are, because we need you. So getting back to that, this morning in the Jay-Z household, you can imagine Jay-Z's married to Beyonce. Now, in this lawsuit that's been slapped onto Jay-Z today, it says in the lawsuit that there was a female celebrity present whilst Jay-Z was sexually assaulting a 13-year-old and then taken over once he finished with her. P. Diddy got involved. But in the meantime, there was a female celebrity standing there witnessing everything, in collaboration with everything that was going on. We don't know who that female celebrity is yet, but my guess, there's two guesses actually, because during that time, Jennifer Lopez and P. Diddy were seeing each other and they were together for a good couple of years. And that was the same timing. I believe it was her, Jennifer Lopez, who's walking around now thinking, not a care in the world, if I ignore it, it'll all go away. But nothing's going to go away. It can possibly never go away. Or it could have been Beyonce, Jay-Z's wife, who's done as she's told since she was, 16? And I believe Jay-Z, was with her even before that. So, or was it Mary J. Blige? I mean, she's the third option, but one of them, it has to definitely be one of them. And I'm saying that now before that comes out, because it's going to come out. And I said from the very beginning, you'll see, look, a lot of the celebrities are now all running away and leaving America. It's got nothing to do with Trump getting elected. They're running away because they don't know what P. Diddy's going to say next, because he knows he's got nothing to lose now. So Jay-Z's been slapped with this lawsuit. It's a shame it can't be criminally executed, but it can't because the statute of limitations, that's passed. So it's a shame, isn't it? Because when you think about it, when it's a child of 13, I mean, there shouldn't be any limitations on that. This is a grown woman now that's suffered most of her life, even seizures. And can you imagine being raped by two, allegedly, sexually assaulted by two grown men when you're 13 years old and being ushered on by a celebrity, a famous celebrity, just spectating and watching? It's unheard of, in the normal minds of us people. This is what nightmares are made of. Can you imagine if it was your daughter? I can imagine if it was mine. But anyway, so he's been slapped with that. His response is definitely wasn't composed by him, his response to Tony Busby at all. I mean, he grew up in the projects. Not that means anything, but he doesn't speak eloquently like it was read out. It wasn't him that composed that, and he's so emotional about it as well. About his response. With his response, he's very emotional, and it doesn't matter because the truth is going to come out. You can't evade that. The truth is going to come out, and I believe a lot more is going to come out. And this is the way. I didn't want to bore everybody with this P. Diddy situation. We know P.DIDDY is in prison. We know that one moment he's on a hunger strike, next moment he's having his bed made for him by the other inmates. And then there's another moment that he's borrowing other phones and buying phones from inside prison and contacting witnesses, and it's mad, absolutely mad. But right now, we don't know how did Jay-Z's name come into this after all these months. It's a coincidence that he was denied his third bail and all of a sudden Jay-Z's been slammed with this lawsuit. No, there's much more going on. And Jay-Z, allegedly, if you listen to Jaguar Wright, she was the one 4 years ago coming out with all of this, and it's taken 4 years for this all to be investigated. So they had that 4-year run while Jaguar was flapping on YouTube, and look, but thank God, better late than never, thank God this is coming out. And you'll see now I was hoping it was going to be Oprah Winfrey, because I didn't like her from the day, even when I was younger, and I do remember her very well, and there was always something scary for me about that woman, and I still continue to think that. And she's lying awfully low. We're not hearing about her. Ellen DeGeneres as well. She's left America. She's living in the UK. Well, when all this goes to court, I think they'll all be subpoenaed to return. So it doesn't matter where you all go. It doesn't matter. Because if P. Diddy has all of those tapes, like he professes, that are with the feds, that they're not letting go of right now, they will be subpoenaed to return back to courts, return back to the States and attend courts. And they, even if you're spectating any children being, sexually assaulted, you're aiding and abetting, aren't you? Really? So they deserve to go to prison. But yeah, just thought I'd come in this morning and say Jay-Z has been slapped with this lawsuit. It's all over the internet right now, and bit by bit we want Oprah to be slammed with a lawsuit, because I do believe that's coming. Let's see who the celebrity is, the female celebrity that stood by and watched this 13-year-old girl get sexually assaulted. So let's guess. My guess, it's number one, J-Lo. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but it's definitely J-Lo or Beyonce herself. And so let's see what happens. And I don't think it was Mary J. Blige at all. Don't forget, all this took place in the early 90s, when it was all just kicking off with their hip hop and given the key to the city of New York, and they thought they could run riots, and they were above the law, and they were paying off all the police to stay quiet. Everyone knew about these parties, and at the end of the day, nobody reigns for long. It might have taken 25 years. They've had a good run for their money, living exquisitely and assaulting whoever the blum they think they could get away with, but no, they couldn't. So John Carter, Jay-Z, partner in crime to P. Diddy. I'm glad this has happened, and yeah, I'm glad, because it's good versus evil as far as I'm concerned, and we need the good. We need the good to come out just before. It's good that it's happened just before Christmas too. And they have to look after that girl. Well, she's not a girl anymore, is she? She's probably in her 30s. But they have to protect her, because they have a lot of money and they can pay for a lot to be done. And anyway, so that's it. So thank you for coming in. I'm glad you're here to join me. And until the next time, have a great day. See you soon. Bye-bye.